Layla, don't go too far. It's almost time to eat.
Yes, Mother.
Good morning. I thought it would be a good idea for you all to meet one another. You're all here for the same reason. Do you know what that is?
We all are broken.
Broken?
I was hurt by landmine. Were you all hurt by landmines?
Yes, a landmine.
A landmine.
That's right, you were all hurt by landmines. I think it would help if we talked for a while and tried to understand what happened. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Val, why don't you tell us what happened to you? How did you fall on the landmine?
I didn't. My best friend Pauline did. I was chasing him in the field and we were laughing and laughing. Pauline tripped and suddenly there was a big explosion and something sharp hit me. I fell down and was covered with blood. I wanted to find Pauline, but I couldn't move. The next thing I remembered, Pauline's grandfather was there. He was crying and I told him not to cry. That was when I learned.
That happened to me too. I didn't know I was going to get hurt. I was on my way to fetch water for my family. I was walking through a field that I didn't know and wanted to take a shorter way to the water well. I tripped on a rock and stumbled. That is all I remember. There was a big noise, and I lost one leg and one foot. These are my new wooden legs. I had to learn how to walk all over again.
I know it's not easy to talk about what happened, but let's try to understand how mines work. Mines are very dangerous. You could lose your arms or your legs.
Or your eyes.
That's right, Layla, your eyes.
Excuse me, Doctor, but I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to hurt us with these mines?
Well, you all come from countries where people have fought wars. These mines were used to stop soldiers and tanks from moving into your land. Landmines are made to hurt people during war. But after the wars are over, the soldiers don't always go back and pick up these mines. Many years later, these mines are still there, like living bombs. Mines can't tell the difference between war and peace, between the foot of a soldier and a playing child. There are people being hurt by these mines every day in many, many countries.
It isn't fair. How could we know the mines were there?
It isn't fair. But there are things you can do. You can learn to look for certain clues and signs. You can get to know about different types of mines, how they work and where they are. That's the best way to protect yourself.
I had no idea I was going to get hurt.
I know. But if we learn from what happened, we can teach your friends and relatives about mines so that they won't get hurt.
I want to learn more about mines.
Okay, let's see what we already know. Mines come in many shapes and sizes and colors. They're made from wood or metal or plastic. And mines are always difficult to see. Amelia told us about a mine that was buried under the ground. Those mines are very sensitive. One small movement or a little bit of pressure from your foot can make them explode. That's how you and so many others have been hurt so badly.
I was climbing a tree. I jumped to the ground. There was an explosion, and suddenly I was thrown into the sky.
You have to always think about where you're playing. You have to look for signs that tell you there might be mines there. Now, Layla and Val told us about another kind of mine. These mines are found above the ground. They're often hidden in grass or trees or even underwater. Sometimes you can see them.
It was so pretty, I thought it was a toy.
Remember, don't touch anything that looks different or unusual. No matter how curious you are, don't go near it. Now, there are other mines that are set off by touching a loose wire.
That happened to me. The mine went off when Pauline tripped over the wire.
That's right, Val. That mine was triggered by a tripwire. It's placed on a stake that's buried in the ground. And these mines blast hundreds of sharp metal pieces over a very wide area. Sam, you asked me how you could have known that there might have been mines there. What do you think are some clues?
Bones. Animal bones could mean that mines are there. Animals have been hurt, and more mines are probably still active.
That's right, Val. Animal bones. That's good.
If there is no trace of people having been in the area for a long time, mines may be there.
Yes, that's important. Stay away from deserted villages and empty buildings.
Like schools and hospitals?
Soldiers may have been there and left mines behind.
That's right. You have to keep far away from places where there's been fighting. Holes in the ground, broken mines, empty casings, these are all signs of danger.
What kind of signs do people leave to warn others?
In my village, they put up some signs. They're red with a picture of, I think it was a skull and crossbones sign.
Yeah, that sign is used in a lot of countries.
Near my home, they paint rocks red as a warning sign.
Sometimes people will snap a branch and hang it from a tree. And look for crossed sticks or stones. That's another danger sign.
I think I saw that sign.
A good way to keep safe is to stay in places you know. You know, where there are other people and animals.
I wish I had known this before. Then I would never have taken that shortcut.
I have another question. If I see a warning sign that I am in a minefield, how do I leave without stepping on a mine?
Well, Val, once you know you're in danger, turn around on your heels and walk in your exact footsteps until you've reached the safe path. Walk carefully and slowly. Don't run.
This is a lot to remember.
I know, but it's very important. Just think of all the people you could help now that you know about mines.
That is true.
My legs took a long time to heal. Remember, Doctor, when they got infected? I was in the hospital for such a long time.
Yeah.
I'm just so sad. I don't think I'll ever get better.
It takes time. Sometimes you feel like giving up. But there are people who can help. I'm here now, and your families and friends, they can try to help you too.
My family died in the war, and I live with Pauline's family. How can I go back there? Who will help me?
Well, Pauline's family will be there. I think they'll help you.
Can I help Pauline's family in the field with my new hand? And can I write with it?
Yeah, you can help in the fields. And we'll teach you to write with your other hand. With practice, you'll learn lots of new things.
I like my teacher. I'm learning how to walk with a cane.
Why do I need a fake leg? I can still walk. Watch.
My new legs made everything better. Now I walk everywhere. I visit my friends and go to the market. But most important, the thing I like best is walking to school.
You went back to school?
At first, I didn't think I could, but now I love school, and my friends don't make fun of me anymore.
I would not let them make fun of me.
You have to be strong. People tease you because they think you're different from them. They don't understand.
That is right. Once the kids in school got to know me, we became friends.
You can help them understand that there are many things you can do just as well as other children.
Okay, you're right. I'll try to get a new foot.
I think it's good to talk about these things. I really feel better. I have a game that we could play later.
Okay,
I like games.
I do too.
I like to win.
I do too. Good.